The internet is trying to cancel Starfield. How we doing, Sony ponies and Xbox? I got you, Sony ponies. I got you, Xbox. We got huge drama at our hands. Like this video, subscribe if you're brand new. Let's go for 3 likes on the video. And this all began earlier today when we heard this news story, because the homie Rhino comes out. He says, huge, Starfield will not be playable to public during Gamescom. Quickly after, brothers started getting hurt in the situation. Sony ponies started riling up. They started shaking. They started doing helicopters with their release, right? This got the attention of the homie DreamcastGuy. Oh shit! And apparently the homie Fratinga comes out, okay? And Fratinga runs a bot channel. He runs a pony channel. He likes to patrol ponies and bot on his channel. Quite frankly, I love this all. I love the content. I love the drama out here because gaming is so dry. This is the only thing that's being talked about right now. And brothers are getting hurt in this situation. So he comes out, says that I'm glad the rest of the world is catching on to how awful DreamcastGuy channel is. So brothers, homie shooting down, like, I mean, damn guys, like, it's all gaming, it's nothing too serious. Another brother took help from the AI to make Jim Ryan looking kind of different. Dude, this is absolutely wild, and you guys gotta understand this, right? Gamescom is happening on August 23 and 27th, roughly 1-2 weeks before Starfield early access and public launch day, and Starfield will not be playable there. Now, surely I will be live streaming this Gamescom event. We're also hearing that that's where we're gonna see Activision revealing their brand new Call of Duty gameplay. Yeah, right, it happens every single year. It's gonna be copy-paste Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 3. We're also apparently gonna be getting Call of Duty 2023 trailer on August the 17th, and next week they're officially gonna talk about it. These are some of the leaks, some of the confirmation as well. But then the homie DreamcastGuy made a video. Oh, shit. Check this out. Roll it.
Can I ask a question without being canceled? Can we
no
actually discuss the idea of Starfield and how nobody's talking about it? If you look, it's never trending on social media. There's no viral posts about how good the game looks. The trailers themselves are not really getting that many views. It doesn't feel like Microsoft is really pushing this game at all. And to be honest, I'm very confused by this, because this is the latest game by Bethesda.
Bruh. Yo, this is absolutely wild, okay? Like, brothers out here talking about, my god, they released 1 hour long gameplay though, right? And I'm not a Starfield fan. Like, here's the thing, I'm more into Spiderman, and I understand, like, some brothers want to be shaken with Spiderman, other brothers want to be shaken with Starfield, but let's be objective here, right? Spider-Man 2 had gameplay. I like it. Starfield had gameplay. There were some things that I'm a fan of, other things not so much. Starfield is not my type of game, right? I'm just gonna be honest. But objectively speaking, they release 1 hour long gameplay, okay? And Spider-Man 2 arguably had like 10 minutes and then a trailer. And I'm not saying that Spider-Man 2 gotta release like hours and hours of gameplay. No, that's not what I'm asking for. I'm just asking for them to talk about it, communicate, and reveal the gameplay to a certain extent. But if we're gonna be on this page and we're gonna say they're not talking about it, that's like, come on, man. Like, they release an hour-long gameplay. But I agree on the part that it's kind of sus that at Gamescom they're not gonna show. That I agree with, though.
I am a massive Bethesda fan, just like the rest of the world. I love Fallout. I love Elder Scrolls. I mean, obviously, I have stuff like the Complete Edition. I've done 7 playthroughs of Skyrim. The first videos...
How many you guys done? You want to know how many Skyrim's playthrough I done? Zero. I'm not into Skyrim or Bethesda games. I'm kind of sad guy. I know.
I ever uploaded to this YouTube channel were Let's Plays of Skyrim 11 years ago. And it feels like there is just zero conversation.
Okay. Zero. Bruh. I don't think you understand. Bruh. Let me do that synchronization version.
Anywhere online that I've witnessed about Starfield. But let's talk about that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and this is going to be a short and...
What? He changed his intro? He says that, what's up guys, DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Whatever happened to that, bro? This is a fake DreamcastGuy video. That's an imposter.
Sweet discussion of the idea of Starfield and whether or not it's going to flop. Because as much as there is some negativity around this game, I'm sure that Microsoft is still going to consider it a success, even if it only sells like 100,000 copies. Before we get...
Yo, man, this is, I get it now. I understand, bro. This is gonna get bots riling up, though. This is gonna get so many people, man. I love it. Quite frankly, though, I absolutely love it. Last time we saw, like, Xbot perspective. Today, we're checking out a Sony Ponies perspective. I love it, guys. I love the content, man. I love the content.
Get into that, though. Let's quickly thank the sponsor of this video.
Sponsor? God damn,
Love
eating?
With their smoothies, with its Factbox. What's seriously inspiration for this entire topic, this rant of sorts, is this tweet I saw from Legacy Killer HD about the fact that Skyrim...
Okay, so Legacy Killer is getting the blame right now. Yeah, let's all blame Legacy Killer right now.
Is releasing in now technically less than 1 month. I'm recording this on the 3rd, and it actually is coming out on September 1st, if you get the
wrong. It's September 6th, but I get it. Like, it's coming out in a month from now. Okay.
Special ultimate expensive $100 edition. And it's kind of confusing to me because once I saw this tweet, I completely forgot that Starfield is about to come out. Like, it is insane to me because this is maybe the biggest Xbox game ever. Like, it feels like a lot is riding on this because it's been so long since there's been a good Xbox game.
Bombocard!
Oh my god, bro. Okay, yeah. Last time we had Redfield, though. Like, yeah, Redfield. I would say Forza is the last one. They killed Halo. That's true. Yeah. I would say Forza.
Like, we had Hi-Fi Rush, a good
Hi-Fi Rush.
Like AA title, but before that, literally, I'm racking my brain. What is the last Xbox game that got high review scores and wasn't just Forza? I'm legitimately trying to think. I legitimately can't think of anything, and that's not.
Yeah. Thinking. I cannot think of it. The few bolts that were trying to hold my guy's brain are now coming off, man. That it's kind of it'd be what it be. Kind of sad.
Being a hater, I think about it. I'm a games journalist. I play games all day long. I mean, I'm constantly staying up till like 2 a.m. playing freaking Path of Exile and Diablo. And Diablo's
okay, guys. So here's the thing, right? If you're somebody that's gonna be staying up playing a game for 2 in the morning, then obviously you know what you're talking about, right? So I believe.
Now, technically an Xbox game, right? Well, it will be soon once the Activision deal is done. But what's interesting is that
once the Activision deal is done, man, bruh, Call of Duty about to be 30 FPS too, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of the replies to this are just so negative. This one's positive.
What? The graphics, gameplay, and combat? My brother be talking about 30 FPS too?
I'm quitting my job so I can dedicate my life to Starfield, so obviously a bit of a memer, but that's definitely some good positivity. The graphics, gameplay, and combat look awful, horrible, and terrible. And 30 frames a second.
True gamer, everybody, clap it up, bring it in, just bring it in, everyone. Let's gather together. Everyone. True gamer. That's what I call it, toxic gamers, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, if you are hyped for a game and then you say and you don't say stuff like that, then you're not a gamer, man. I'm hyped for the game, but the graphics, gameplay, combat all looks awful. I mean, he never said that, but you know, I'm generally speaking, right? You gotta find at least one thing wrong with it, or 10 things
Obviously,
wrong.
The 30 FPS conversation is still persisting. The fact that it's 30 FPS on consoles, and now we know it will only be 30 FPS forever. The developers have said there is no way to patch it, that it'll be 60 FPS on, you know, PC.
Okay, everybody, stud muffins, we gotta have an emergency meeting immediately. Okay, Sony Ponies, Xbox, let's get together. Okay, quick, everyone, run. Bruh, like, games, I mean, damn, bro, like, we are in 2023. There is no way games should be like 30 FPS. Like, come on, man. At least can a brother perhaps get a performance mode? 4K or 1080 60. I would take 1080 60p. And we can also have native mode where we got ray tracing, that 30 FPS and 4K native, because surely like some brothers love playing their games at 30 FPS. Whenever I fire a game that's 30 FPS nowadays, whenever I fire a game that's 30 FPS, it makes me feel like that I got hit by a stun grenade. It makes me feel kind of retarded. And yeah, I'll just keep a buck 50. But I have read a lot of people's comments, and some people are saying that 30 FPS is actually very good. I mean, damn guys, like we are in the year 2023. Games should be 60 FPS. That I agree with. But I also said this before and I'll say it again, if this game turns out to be good though, people are surely going to complain about 30 FPS for like a month. But if this game is good and there is content, then people are gonna forget about 30 FPS and people are just gonna enjoy the game and love the game. And that's fine though, that's fine. But we should get all games 60 FPS though, right? Come on, man.
See,
agree,
so
agree, disagree, one if agree, two if you feel like 30 FPS is fine.
I'm playing it on PC. I'm definitely playing it on PC Game Pass, and I am reviewing Starfield, just throwing that out there, but
I am reviewing. I'm reviewing. Okay, where's that meme, right? Like, yeah, he's gonna be reviewing, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's get back.
A lot of people saying, I'm excited and curious that it'll be good, great, or bad, but I'm definitely not hyped at all.
Okay.
I see this sentiment repeated constantly. I'm just not hyped. Now, some Xbox journalists seem to be annoyed about the lack of hype. Like,
annoyed? Where?
This, I feel bad for the Bethesda devs.
Damn.
This is Jez Corden. Honestly, in my opinion, the greatest Xbox games journalist. I'm not even sugarcoating it. Jez Corden is the...
I think really? Okay, I heard about the homie Jez Corden. I don't know. I don't know anything too much about it, but people call him a fanboy. I guess in this day and age, if you say one thing good about PlayStation, you're gonna be a fanboy. If you say one thing good about Xbox, you're gonna be a Xbox fanboy. And if you say something bad, vice versa, right? Like, yeah. So okay, but that's what some people said in comments.
The king. I think his writing is good. His reporting, like, he obviously loves Xbox, but there's nothing wrong with that. He reports from a place of heart. He cares about the stories he digs up. But he said this: if the game was multi-platform, everyone would be hyped and excited because it's an Xbox exclusive. The usual such.
Man, okay, listen. Stead muffins, we gotta have an emergency meeting immediately, okay? Guys, everyone get together, okay? Sony Ponies Xbox, we gotta do this one last time, okay? One more time. Everyone, goggles on. Do you feel what Jez Corden said to be facts? Do you think that's true? Because I feel like that people that like Starfield, they are, no matter what, they're gonna like Starfield. But if your Sony Pony mindset takes over, then it's over. If your Xbox mindset takes over, it's over. At that point, you're gonna be blinded by the fanboyism. And once you get into that fanboy, once you're, what's the name? What's the term? Yeah, right now it's not gonna come out. Once you're, what's the term? Diagnosed. Yeah, diagnosed. Bruh. Once you're diagnosed by Xbox and Sony Pony, it's just over. At that point, you cannot think straight. Yeah. That's basically where we are at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Suspects are making up BS to this word right here. I had to look it up. It's basically, they're saying they're trying to create fear, uncertainty, and despair. Basically, they're trying to make sure that it's a negative story.
First world problems, ladies and
gentlemen.
At
all times. Now, what's interesting is that I'm not even seeing that. I'm not even seeing hate posts about Starfield. I don't see anybody
because you are the one making a hate post right now, bro.
Talking about Starfield at all. And to me, that's the insanity of it. Like, even actually just look at the fact that, okay, so here's the official gameplay trailer. It came out 1 month ago. It has 2 million views. Here's the Spider-Man 2...
Yo, my head really doing that. But here's the thing, right? Like, okay, that's facts. Everybody, let's not get mad. Let's not start shooting down. Let's not do that. These are cold hard facts though. But you also gotta think about this way, right? Spider-Man is global though. Spider-Man is massive. It's mostly everybody knows. And it's a completely different game. Bethesda, it's not that massive. Starfield, it's a niche game. Not necessarily a niche game, it's gonna appeal to a bigger audience. But Spider-Man, I guess we can all objectively agree, Spider-Man is just worldwide, right? Guys, I'm not trying to be a Sony pony or Xbox, right? Like, that's just facts. That's just facts. One, if I'm right, two, if I'm wrong.
Trailer that came out 13 days ago and has 12 million views. The gameplay reveal has 14 million views. This is just crazy. The amount of hype for Spider-Man compared to Starfield. Now, obviously, that's not a very fair comparison. Starfield is a very tiny brand compared to the massiveness of Spider-Man, debatably the biggest Marvel character of all time.
Man, the way my guys are that tiny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Bro, like, I swear to God, man, like, the vocabulary, I need to learn this vocabulary, right? Because when you really think about it, to get a Sony pony mad, to get an Xbot mad, this has to be a masterclass. If you ever want to get, like, a fanboy mad, though, you gotta use these words. This is a masterclass.
But it is weird that even recently, they released all these like little Starfield shorts. They have them over here on the right side here. These are like these little tiny, I'm gonna like click through it here. They're these little short 2-minute cutscene things that kind of set the mood for what Starfield is gonna be like. But here's the weirdness. As great as this stuff is, even this has almost no views. Nobody is discussing it whatsoever. And I guess I'm also curious because
nobody discusses shows the post about people discussing.
The game even finished? The game is coming out in less than 30 days. Oof. And we haven't gotten an announcement that it's gone gold. Not to make an unfair comparison here, but Final Fantasy 16, which obviously is made by Square Enix, a third-party studio, they went gold 3 months before release. And when it came out, obviously it was in tippy-top shape. It had no bugs, it ran great. They ended up doing a day one patch and a secondary patch to smooth out the very...
Okay, on this point though, guys, I agree on this point because the Starfield game is coming out on September 6th. That's what Google is saying right now. It had 1 hour of gameplay. They revealed a lot though. You cannot take away from that from them. But I do agree with this point specifically that the game is about to come out in a month's time. And so far, we haven't seen like another one of those trailers because usually and normally you start hearing a ton more about the game. They drop like launch trailer, which I'm sure they're gonna drop, but that's probably gonna be like a week before. But usually around this time there are several tweets, several Facebook posts, and in general the devs are talking about it. In general, we have like a lot more gameplay. I feel like that they just blew all their load all at once. Maybe that's why we're not seeing any more from it, and it's a little bit odd. That I agree with that. It's a little bit odd as to why we're not seeing Starfield be at Gamescom, because if you really think about it, Call of Duty is one of those games that they will drop their reveal trailer by themselves, and then at Summer Game Fest at E3 or Gamescom, they will re-show the same trailer and call it new. They do that all the time. So Call of Duty just relies on marketing their game heavy regardless. They don't care whether they have already shown it or not. They will re-show you, they will show all those suckers the same thing once again. I mean, Call of Duty is the same game every year, but you get the point, right? They will reveal the trailer, they will reveal the gameplay, and show that every single time. But it's kind of, yeah, I feel like that they should have been at Gamescom. That I agree with.
Weird motion blur in Final Fantasy 16, but it is strange to me that the developers, the discussion, the entire topic of Starfield feels so heavy and silent. Now, some people are basically saying stuff like this. Here's like a kind of a hater tweet. Starfield won't be playable or shown at Gamescom. Something ain't right about this game. They're hiding it like they did Redfall. We're 28 days
Redfield
days from launch, and we still can't see it. Well, what would they be hiding? Why won't they let the public play it if the game launches a week later? Get a bunch of, I played the first 20 minutes of Starfield, and that's what we'll be getting. This is a bit weird to me. Gamescom is coming up here in Germany in a couple weeks, and it's basically like European E3. A lot of game companies are coming out to say, hey, here's what's next and great and big from us. And Xbox officially said there will not be any sort of demo at all for...
Yeah, that's a little bit suspect though, okay? You gotta agree with this one. Whether you're a fan or not, that's a little bit suspect though, because whenever Call of Duty does that, whenever like any other game does that, for example, Cyberpunk was a massive argument back then, and massive point, because suckers were getting PC ports and they were only told to show PC gameplay and certain elements, not the entire game, and which is understandable, but they were not given the console version of the game. It's a little bit suspect, but guys, you want to see the Sony salt, you want to see the Pony salt and the Xbox salt, click on this video on the screen. This is part number 2, guys. Don't sleep on that. This is absolutely wild. Click on it and I will see you right there.